It's gonna be actually me today. No, she's coming. I won't do that to you. The weather looks good. Oh, nice.
You getting your energy before the class.
And then
Oh yeah. Maybe Carson was Carson hitting you at night? Что сделать?
what computer? Like this.
Carol? Carol? I thought, Carol, you were going to change your background. Or you just want to, like, make me feel jealous that, like, you're going to change it every week? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So it's supposed to, like, warm me up? The fact that it's, like, torrential downpour out and I get a beach background. So you're going to need a band and weights. It's funny because she, like, cuts, like, in and out. And then you can just press your video one so I can see you. So I don't know. You might be able to do it, Jane. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. No. She needs. Yeah. Sometimes you can do it. Yeah. She doesn't have. She usually does. There you are. Yeah. It's pretty much. The clock in the office is different. Alrighty, crew. So you're just, like I said, you're just gonna need like a couple of weights and a band. If you have a band, if you don't have a band, you're fine. We'll just do it without it, just like we have in previous workouts. Alrighty. Okay. Background, yeah, that's fine. Alrighty, so we're just gonna start out with that knee to chest. Okay, hugging one knee up. If you need to hold on, then just bring the knee up towards the chest. And one more on each leg. All right, so then you can use whatever you use to balance, and we're just gonna do the butt kicks. What a gorgeous day, isn't it? I'm gonna do two more on each side. All right. So next one we're gonna do is we're just gonna kind of go into a little mini squat, and you're just gonna shift your weight towards one side, staying with that knee bent. The other knee will straighten out. Hold it for a few seconds, and then we're gonna switch to the other side. You can, yeah. Usually they're unmuted. Yeah, it creates too much, but when there's only 3, it's usually. Especially if they have like a question or something like that, yeah. Just kind of get those hips loose. And one more each way. All right, so then your hands are gonna rest on your shoulders. You're gonna try to lift your elbows up so that they're about at shoulder height. Feet flat on the floor. You're just gonna rotate one way. We're gonna hold it for a few seconds, and then we're gonna slowly rotate the other way. And back the other way. And switch. Switch again. And switch. And one more time to each side. And switch one last time. All right, so then we're just gonna do some shoulder circles. So ideally, if you can get the arms out at shoulder height, great. If you can't, just do whatever's sort of comfortable for you. So we're gonna go, rotating them forward first. So medium-sized circles, they don't need to be huge. And now we're going backwards. Awesome. All righty. So the first one we are going to do is you are going to grab one of your dumbbells or your can of soup, whatever you're using. Okay. We're going to do a goblet squat. So feet are going to be about a little wider than shoulder width apart. Toes kind of turned out about 15 degrees. Weight is going to be right about at your chest. Butt just drop straight to the floor. Go as low as you can comfortably go. Okay, ideally we want to keep the chest and the head up. We don't want to tilt forward, so those are pointed down towards the floor. And last one. Good. So if you have a band, you're going to put it around your ankles. You're going to want to use your chair or whatever, counter, foam roller, whatever you're using for balancing. Okay? So we're going to keep the toes straight ahead and we're going to kick to the side. So small little motion. We don't want to kick too far so that we're leaning and tilting when we kick. So we're going to stay on that same leg. And one more, and now we're going to switch legs. one more. All right, so you can take the band off. You're gonna grab your weights. Okay. So hands are gonna start, we're gonna be kind of elbows right by your side, hands out in front. Okay? So this is gonna require a little bit of coordination, okay? So one hand is gonna punch, the other hand is gonna row. And then we're gonna come back to center. So we're gonna keep with the same thing. So let's do right hand punching, left arm rowing. Okay? So I'm gonna squeeze that left shoulder blade, punch that right hand forward. I wanna make sure I'm staying up nice and tall, not leaning towards one side. And one more. All right, so now left hand is gonna punch, right arm is gonna row. I know, I'm requiring some little coordination this morning. It's like the right arm's like, it's like you're drawing a bow and arrow, yeah. And one more. Good. All right. So you're gonna wanna grab your balance device, whatever you're using. So you're gonna face it. So, more coordination here. So, left arm is gonna go up overhead. We're gonna kind of reach back with that left arm, and then we're gonna kick the right leg back. Okay, and we're just gonna hold it there for a few seconds. And relax down. And then we're gonna do it again. So we're gonna stay on the same side so we don't have to worry about coordinating. I wanna make sure that I'm not excessively arching my back, but the belly's nice and tight. Back stays relatively flat. So just lift that left arm as high as you can to kind of keep that back straight. And relax down. And one more time. All right, so now I'm gonna switch it. So I'm gonna hold on with the left hand, right arm goes up overhead, left leg kicks back. And take a little break, and then we'll go again. And relax down. And one last time. Good. All right, so now we're gonna go back to our goblet squat. So you're gonna grab just one of your weights, holding it at chest level, feet a little wider than shoulder width apart, toes slightly turned out, and drop that butt to the floor. And one more. All right, so you can grab your band. Wait till everybody's ready. grab something to balance with. All right, so small, keeping the toes straight ahead, small little kick to the side. Feel that outside of your hip really working. And last one. And now we got to switch legs. Make sure the leg you're standing on is really nice and strong. And last one. Good. All right, so you can take the band off. All right, back to the coordination, guys. You're gonna grab your 2 weights. So once again, we're gonna start by punching with the right, rowing with the left. Okay, so hands sort of start a little bit out in front. I'm gonna punch with the right, row with the left. Squeezing that left shoulder blade as I pull back. Making sure that I'm staying up nice and tall, not leaning. And one last one. Now we're gonna switch it up. So I'm rowing with the right, punching with the left. Oh, come on, Carol. Now that we're halfway through the other side. That's why I don't really count though. I'd rather you just sort of find your form, do as many as you can do. We sort of do it for time. We're gonna do 2 more. And last one. Awesome, so weights go down. Back to our standing bird dog. So we're gonna be holding on with the right hand, left arm comes up, okay? Right leg kicks back. Belly nice and tight. Don't excessively arch the back. And relax down. And let's go again. And relax it down. And one last time. All right, so now you're gonna hold on with the left. Right arm goes up, left leg kicks back. And holds. And relax down. And again. And relax down. And one last time. right, if you need some water, grab some water. All right. So you're going to need your band for the next 2 exercises. Well, you don't actually need your band, but if you have one, we're going to start around it with the ankles again. Okay. We're going to go back to kicking, working that glute again, beating up our glutes today. So you're going to face your chair, leg straight, and you're just going to kick that leg straight back, squeezing that butt. Make sure I'm staying up nice and tall. Nice, slow and controlled. You don't want the band like snapping back. And last one. And we're going to switch legs. And last one. So now you guys are going to slide the band so it goes around the arch of your feet. Okay, so it's going to go right underneath the arch of my feet. Okay, and we're going to march. So you're going to stand up nice and tall. We're going to do one leg at a time. Okay, so we're going to do 10 on the right leg and then 10 on the left. Okay, so up nice and tall. Lift one knee up towards your chest as high as you can comfortably go. So again, I want to try to make sure I'm staying up nice and tall and not leaning towards my and one more. So now you're going to switch legs. And one more. Good. So you guys can take the band off. You're going to grab your weights. We're going to be doing an overhead press. Okay. So weights are going to kind of start up by your shoulders. Palms are going to be facing in. Okay. Once again, so we're going to reach up overhead. When I reach up overhead, I want to make sure that I'm not arching my back to get my arms up. So the arms will sort of stay slightly in front of us and just reach as far as you can kind of keep that back relatively straight. You can squeeze your glutes to kind of help with that. And then if you happen to have like discomfort in your shoulder, just work at a pain-free range, or you can drop your weights. And last one. All right, so you're gonna lose one of the weights. You're gonna hold the weight by the end of the weights, just at the butt. Arms are gonna be out in front. So we're gonna start by rotating to the right. So feet flat on the floor. You're gonna rotate your hips. Just go as far as you can, and then you're gonna come back to center. We're gonna keep rotating to the right. If your arms get tired, you can bring the weight a little bit closer to you. And last one. So now we're going to the left. Give the shoulders a little bit of a break. And go. You may be able to go further one direction than the other. That's okay. And last one. Good. So you can put the band back around your ankles. We're going to do that hip extension. All right, so you're going to be up nice and tall, looking straight ahead, knee stays straight, kick that leg straight back. And go. And one more, and switch legs. Looking good, guys. And last one. So we're going to slide that band around the arch of the feet. And we're going to do that marching. So we're going to stay on one leg, lift that knee up as high as you can comfortably go, making sure that I'm staying up nice and tall. And last one, and switch legs. And last one. So you can lose the band. We're going to grab our weight. weights, and we're going to do that overhead press. So palms facing, elbows in, weights start by the shoulders, and reach up overhead. Two more. And last one. All right, we can drop one of them. We're gonna hold that weight by the end of the weights. Okay, arms relatively straight out in front. We're rotating to the right first. And one more. Give the shoulders a little bit of a break. And now we're going to the left. And one last one. Awesome. Grab some water if you need it, and we're going to do one more circuit. All right, if you guys are ready, so you're gonna grab both of your weights. I'm gonna sort of test your coordination a little bit again, okay? Hopefully you're ready, Carol, okay? All right. What? Yeah, oh, I can't see. Oh, you're gonna hide from me. Oh, okay. That's okay. That's all right. It's the biggest thing is just that you're here and exercising, right? And moving, especially on this crummy day. All right, so we're gonna do a lunge to the side, okay? Reaching to the outside of the knee. Oops. As I get out of the summit. Now as I come up, I'm gonna come up and then row, okay? So I'm gonna step to the side, reach to the outside of the knee, come up, and squeeze both shoulder blades together. Okay? Make sure you're not going so far down that you can't get yourself back up. And last one. So now we're going the other way. So I'm gonna lunge to the side, reach to the outside of the knee, push up and row. And last one. Good. All right, so if your legs aren't tired already, we're gonna do a single leg deadlift. Okay, so I'm gonna be holding on with the right hand and standing on the right leg. I wanna be to the side of my balancing thing. So I'm gonna reach down towards the floor with my left hand, kicking my left leg back. So it'll look kind of like this. So standing on the right, kick left leg back, reach just as far down as you can comfortably go. Okay? You just want to make sure you're sideways to your thing so that you don't hit your head on your chair or whatever you're using. I want to make sure when I come up that I'm coming all the way up nice and tall. Okay? Just work at your own pace. We're doing it for time, so we're not necessarily trying to get in a certain number of reps. And one more. So now you're going to move it to the other side. So I'm going to be holding on with the left hand, standing on the left leg. Reach forward with the right hand, kicking the right leg back. And one more. Good job, guys. All right, so you're going to grab your weights. Okay, elbows are going to be by your side. Palms are going to be up towards the ceiling. We're going to keep our elbows glued to our side, and we're just going to rotate the weights out. I want you to sort of think about pinching your shoulder blades as you come out. It'll look like that. So kind of rolling those shoulders back a little bit. Don't try to force the hands out, just work in the range that you have. And last one. So we're going to keep our weights for the last one, okay? So the weights are going to start right by your thighs. I should not have worn black pants. It blends all right in. So we're going to reach down towards our toes, kind of pushing our butt back. You're going to stand up nice and tall and rotate the weights by your side, okay? So just keep a slight knee bend. I don't want to bend my knees too much to get myself down, but I want to make sure I'm standing up nice and tall. And one more. All right, home stretch, guys. So we're going to go back to that side lunge, okay? So we're going to lunge to the side, reaching to the outside of the knee. Push through that leg, come up and row the top. So reach to the outside, come up and row. Whoops. last one. And switch it up. And last one. Good. You're going to grab your chair, whatever you're using. So we're going to go back to that single leg deadlift. So I'm going to be holding on with the right hand, standing on the right leg, reaching forward with that left hand, kicking that left leg back. And one more. Awesome. And let's switch it to the other side. So holding on with the left, standing on the left leg, reaching forward with that right leg kicks back. And one more. Alrighty, so you're gonna grab your weights. We're gonna do that external rotation one. So elbows by your side, palms up towards the ceiling, shoulders back, and rotate those hands out towards the side. And last one. And last but not least, guys, we're going back to that deadlift. So weights, palms like facing your thigh, feet about shoulder width apart, slight knee bend. Slide that weight down your legs, pushing that butt back. Standing up nice and tall, rotating the weights then by your thigh. job, guys. You're very welcome. Really nice. Thanks for coming. Hopefully it got you moving on this. Can't walk outside today very much, so you're very welcome. Hopefully I see you guys next week. Yeah, I think tomorrow you might be able to get outside a little bit, but all righty, have a good one. Bye.